Good evening, our dear listener, and welcome to Explorer Online Radio. Today is the 6th of July, 2023. Reading you the news at 9 is Nicholas Tewandeke. First, the headlines. Deputy Speaker asks government to block porn sites. UPC chairperson arrested over voter bribery in Oyam. Internal Affairs Minister asks government to legalize cannabis, and police in Kampala arrest two Congolese over car theft. The news in detail. The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, has asked the government to block all pornographic websites to prevent children from accessing adult content. Tayebwa made this proposal during the Policymakers Engagement Summit on Financing for Young People, which was organized by the Uganda Parliamentary Forum for Children in Kampala. He called upon the Minister of Youth and Children, Sarah Mateke, to collaborate with other relevant agencies, including the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, to learn from Muslim countries that have successfully implemented measures to block access to porn sites for underage individuals. In Oyam district, police have detained Julu Ojok, the Uganda People's Congress chairperson in Otwal sub-county, Oyam North constituency, and two other party members for allegedly bribing voters to vote for their party candidate, Dr. Eunice Apio. At the time of their arrest, Ojok was leading a group of over 10 motorcyclists who were showering cash to the voters. The North Choga Regional Police spokesperson Jimmy Patrick Okema identified other suspects as Robert Ogwao, the UPC chairperson for Otwal sub-county in Oyam district, and Ronald Osen, a resident of Minakulu Town Council in Oyam district. The three are being held at the Central Police Station while they await charges in relation to voter bribery. In more news, the United Nations has praised the Ugandan government for its leadership, gender equality, and general empowerment of women in all influential positions. This was during the UN Second Women Leaders Forum in Kampala under the theme Consolidating the Gains for Gender Equality and Women Empowerment to Advance the Women's Agenda in Uganda. The UN representatives in Uganda, led by Elsie Atafua, acknowledged that the organization remains committed to assisting Uganda's efforts in achieving gender equality. Away from that, the Internal Affairs Minister, Major General Kahinda Otafire, while appearing before Defense and Internal Affairs Committee of Parliament earlier today, has asked the government to remove cannabis, commonly known as Mira, from the list of prohibited substances. Otafire told MPs that cannabis is not that dangerous to warrant its prohibition and requested the concerned authorities to regulate those who misuse it, which makes it dangerous. He further said, when you compare cannabis to drinking alcohol, you will find that whiskey is more dangerous to human life than cannabis because it should be given the same treatment for medicinal purposes and not as a recreational drug. The Defense and Internal Affairs Committee is processing the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Bill that was quashed by the Constitutional Court because it was passed by Parliament without quorum. And in more news, Old Kampala police have apprehended 3 suspects and recovered over 15 suspected stolen cars in an operation that was conducted in Rubaga Division on Wednesday. The suspects include one Ugandan called Lawrence Luaga and 2 Congolese, Nauru Saidi and Patrick Kasereka, both asylum seekers and residents of Rubaga South Division. According to the Kampala Metropolitan Police spokesperson Patrick Onyango, the intelligence-led operation was conducted in Kayanja Triangle area, specifically at Luangula Auto Garage, which is known for its involvement in altering car serial numbers, engine numbers, and colors. He added that the vehicles, along with their corresponding documents, were confiscated and towed to Old Kampala Police Station for further examination. The 3 suspects are in police custody as investigations continue. Across borders in DRC, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has met with President Felix Tshisekedi of DRC on a 2-day visit to discuss security and trade between the two countries. Both leaders are also attending the DRC South Africa Economic Forum, which brings together around 100 businessmen from the two countries. The visit takes place as Kinshasa prepares for a general election at the end of December amid the persistent security problems in the east of the country. That has been our news at 9. Thank you for listening. Nicholas Devandeke.